I want to ask you a question, and I want you to think deep about it. How many times have you told yourself or said to yourself, that is just the way I am? Maybe you did something or you didn't do something and somebody asked you, why did you do it or why didn't you do it? And you're like, this is just the way I am. The question many of us don't ask ourselves is that really who we are? Or is that what pain has taught us to become? You see, in my line of profession, one of the most dangerous things about emotional wound is that they rarely introduce themselves as wound. Most times, they introduce themselves as personality. You hear people say, I don't trust people. You hear some people say, oh, it's because I'm a particular zodiac sign, or I was born in a particular zodiac month. That is why I am doing what I am doing. Some will even say, I don't get attached. Some will say, I don't fall in love easily. But the truth is, we say these things as though they are descriptions of our identity, when in most cases, they are simply description of our survival. You see, there is a version of you that was born before life taught you to protect yourself. I mean, before rejection taught you to expect abandonment. Before betrayal taught you to question every sincerity that comes your way. In fact, before criticism taught you that nothing you do is ever enough. See, somewhere along your journey, you stopped responding to life and you started responding to pain. And one shocking truth I can tell you is that pain is a brilliant teacher. It teaches you how to survive. And sometimes it does not even teach you how to live, because that is why many people are still fighting the battles that ended years ago. For instance, relationship has ended, but the fear remained. Abuse have stopped, but they keep seeing themselves feeling ashamed of themselves. Rejection has passed, and yet insecurity is built in their mind. See, people used to say that time does heal wound, but I can tell you that time heals wound truly, but time only heals wound that you don't ignore. And time only teaches you how to function around what remains broken. Then one day, someone says something ordinary and you explode. I just recently saw a movie on YouTube, Trials of Olaide. And one thing I got from that movie is that the greatest prison is not the trauma you experience. The greatest mystery or even prison is that you mistake your trauma for your identity. See, healing begins with one courageous question. And that courageous question is, what if my reactions are trying to tell me something about my wounds? Again, not everything that hurts you is your fault, and you need to know that. But everything that continues to control you is your responsibility to heal. Because unhealed pain does not stay with you alone. It will split into your marriage, split into your friendship, split into your parenting. And then it begins to split into the way you see yourself. The people around you should not have to pay for the battles they never fought. So tonight, I want you to pause, look inward, pay attention to the patterns that keep repeating itself in your life. Notice the reactions that seems too big for the moment. Listen to the part of you that keep trying to silence yourself. Maybe they are not asking to be ignored. Maybe they are asking to be healed. I want to leave this with you. The strongest people are not those who hide their wounds. They are the ones who have the courage to sit with them, understand them, and finally let them go. Because healing is not becoming someone else. It is finally becoming the person your pain never allowed you to be. Again, the strongest people are not those who hide their wounds. They are the ones who have the courage to sit with them, understand them, and finally let them go. Because healing is not becoming someone else. It is finally becoming your person, or becoming the person your pain never allowed you to be. I hope we all sit down and look inward.